You see how confrontational he is?
How can I help you?
What can you help me with? You know you're part of the complaint, right? Well, I'm here, right?
What do you need help with?
None of your business. I asked for a different person. Why are you standing there trying to intimidate me? You think you intimidate me?
No, I'm not going to have you raising your voice to everyone.
I can raise my voice with whoever I want.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I
We're
can.
not going to have it.
Okay, go ahead and trespass me.
We're not going to have it in this office.
Who do you think you are exactly? To tell me how I'm going to act?
Yeah, you're not going to speak to us or speak to them like this in this office.
Why don't you shut up? You're making things worse for yourself. You know that, right?
Okay.
But I guess this is what you're addicted to, making people mad.
Are you willing to have a civil conversation with
As soon as this guy leaves, he's part of the complaint I'm filing, and she called him over here to confront me.
No, I came over.
You think that's fine? You think that's fine that he's here?
We're willing
This
to
is
have
the
a civil
guy who held my child for 8 hours. Part of the reason why I'm here, the only reason why I'm here. You guys look ridiculous. What are you guys standing here for? You want to have a conversation, get him out of here. No, you don't care, right? I'm just a plebe, right? You guys are all powerful.
Do you want to come in and sit down with us? But we're only going to do it if you're civil.
The complaint is here, okay? I want to talk to Price. I also want to know why that woman says that this is a private building. How dumb are you guys to have her think that this is a private building and not public?
Connect you to Dr. Price.
Yeah, okay, I'm waiting for him.
Sure. Well, I don't know if he's even on.
Well,
site.
then that's fine. I just wanted, I asked this woman and I asked the other woman for a civil rights complaints violation form.
Right, and he's the
Yeah.
right person for that.
Well, you guys can print it too. Anyone can print it.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, well then print it and then I'll be on my way.
Where's just that printout?
That's it, yes. Well, I filed my complaint,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
She knows that.
Sure.
And I've also asked, why haven't I had any response to my public records request?
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. I don't need to shake your hand.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. Sorry.
I'm also Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
two mics, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so today what you're looking for is to drop this off to Price.
Are you elected? Or you're hired by the government, or are you elected into this position?
I'm hired in this
Okay,
position,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, can you tell these women that this is a public place, right?
Well,
the
I'm trying to
sheriff's
find out,
here.
like, what are you trying to accomplish today? Today you just want.
I wanted to
drop
turn my
this off?
complaint in, right?
Okay.
They called this guy, which is in the complaint. It's not becoming for him to come and confront me like he did.
Okay. They may have been wondering if you wanted to talk to him, but it sounds like what you want to do is you want to turn in this complaint
that's
form
right, yeah.
too, and it sounds like you want us to give you something else.
The constitutional rights violation form.
Okay. Constitutional rights violation form.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, and then you want to turn this in. Do you need to see two?
I already turned this in.
Oh, okay.
They already filed it. The lady filed it for me.
So you just want us to print out that form?
The form, yeah, and I'm on my way.
Let's figure
I
out
didn't
what
ask
you
for two Price. She said that that's the guy who's in charge of that stuff. So I said, okay, and that he emailed me a few times about
Okay.
the complaint.
Okay.
So I thought if he came out, I could talk to him about the because I guess he's in charge of compliance, right?
He is. yes.
Okay, then. So also, why has no one complied to my records request?
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Actually address that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why?
So a couple of pieces. One, so I want clarity from you. What did you call it? The constitutional.
Rights violations form.
Yeah, I used to work in that compliance position, and that's not a district form I'm familiar with. Can you help me?
Well, two Price sent an email, and part of the complaint I had, he said, was in the civil rights violations. Okay, so for example, they make us hold a sign with our family's name, last name, and our kid's full name, and the teacher that they're with, right? And I believe that's a constitutional rights violation. I have a right to my privacy, right? And my child has right to privacy. Even though we're in public, I have the right to make that privacy. By not holding that sign, I'm creating the privacy, okay? So this is what I want to complain about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And also,
it
I
really
know I
sounds
could
like
take
Dr.
it-
Price is the one you.
Right, and I can also take it to the board, right? The board meeting,
Sure,
and at
absolutely.
request time, yeah, and complain about it, make an argument, okay? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
And
want.
then,
But the form itself, I can get, right? I mean, I can file the complaint.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest, that's not a form that I'm familiar with, but if Dr. Price said that there was something along those lines, then obviously
Okay.
he's the one that you can communicate with.
Okay.
I do oversee the public records for the district, and I did receive your request under the law, under the CPRA law. We have 10 days before
No, I know,
initial
yeah.
response.
I just never got a response, so I was wondering
Yeah.
why. That's why I also came down here to see why I haven't gotten any response.
Well, and there was some layers in there too. Some of that was partially a public records request, and you had some other information in there as well. So on the public records piece specifically, which I know I can speak to, within those 10 days, you'll get a response from. It'll actually be from me, and you can take my card with you today. That'll say, yes, we believe we have disclosable information, or no, we don't believe we have disclosable information, and then how long. we
For example,
anticipate it will take.
what part of my request is not disclosable? The emails? I think we have a right to the emails, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have to look through it.
I'm pretty positive we do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, I don't have an answer for you right
It-
now. That's why
because part of
statutorily
my
allowed
complaint
that
is I
amount of time.
believe, if you'll see in the complaint, that they conspired against me and my wife, right?
Okay.
So, for example, I committed no crime, right? Telling you guys, F you and F this person is not a crime, right? Can we agree?
I'm not going to agree to anything because I'm not familiar with the
Because
situation.
you're not smart enough,
but you
right?
can-
That's why.
You can tell
Okay,
me.
so then.
If you're going to be rude, then it's not
Okay,
gonna help.
it's not rude. It's not rude. Okay, just listen. Okay,
Calling
so
me not smart is not rude. I'm
I
just
don't think
saying.
it's rude. I think it's
I
witty.
just want to have a civil conversation.
So the problem is that we believe that they conspired against us. Even the sheriff, which I committed no crime, ran my record, and she agreed to it. I asked her, "Did you run my record to this database?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Why would you do that if I committed no crime?" And she said, "Because I wanted to see who I'm dealing with." But what crime did I commit to where she can justify putting my name in a system to run it to see if I'm a criminal? So we think that they conspired to get us to go back to the school so that they could arrest me under some warrant, whatever.
Right.
But they didn't find one, right? So this is part of why I want the emails. I want to see what was said between them,
Yeah.
especially Ryan, right? Which he's really the person that really instigated the whole situation.
Okay.
So yeah, this is why I want the emails. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will tell you in general, email communications are disclosable.
Yeah.
There are exceptions to that, and when you get my initial response, it'll talk about what those are. And again, I want to be super clear. In that initial response, none of the documents will be in that response. Basically, it'll say, yeah, we believe that we do have records that can be disclosed or not. So, and then what we have to do is we have to go through all of that and then decide if any of those exceptions apply in this particular situation. So that's why I can't give you an answer right now. But
Sure.
I can
No,
tell you,
that's fine.
I
Yeah.
can tell you overall, yes, email communications on district email platforms are for the most part disclosable.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. But I just wanted the constitutional rights violations form.
I just texted too as well, so he said he's in a meeting.